Oh, I guess he's having difficulties.
Technical difficulties. My favorite.
Here's we are. 5.
Okay, what do we got? Do I need my stuff up here? Oh. We're live.
Let's pull up chat from Karma. Can you hear us? Echo, echo.
By the way, I can wait. Unless maybe let me do a thing. Let me do a thing. Maybe it's loud. I have the browser down. Okay, we're good. We're good. I thought the stream was like super quiet for a second.
Oh, okay.
But that's like my volume mixer.
Yeah.
So, all right.
All right. I guess he's going to be figuring that out in a bit. But yes, welcome one.
Oh, here we go. Lobby invite sent.
Karma, can you hear us?
I'm also sending an invite to. Oh, here we go. All right. Hey, everyone. So not to go and say anything, but Immortalix has just posted a video on Tread Dangerously, and you can go and check it out in the description right now. And if you want, you can like, comment, share, subscribe, and hype that video, because holy crap, it's actually blowing up. All things considered, you know. It's about Oneyplays and Tubas and whatever else is going on.
Yes, sir. Did a whole video about the Oneyplays drama that happened about a day or two ago. It's an evolving situation, it's kind of dying down for now, but for anyone who missed it or is curious, I did a whole video going over everything and the absurdities that lie within.
Oh, something to do with Tuba, something to do with like vague posting or whatever. I don't know if he got the invite or if he's. I don't even know if Karma's in the game. Is he?
Karma, you got the game loaded up already?
You got it loaded? Okay.
Oh, by the way, it says you're playing Blaze Blue right now on the Switch.
That's not even remotely correct. Whatever.
No, I'm not talking about Zerk.
Oh really? Oh really? Like in Discord or on the Switch?
On the Switch.
Oh, okay. Well, oh really? I mean, it's like the Switch is like asleep right now.
Oh, okay. Did you leave it in the game when you put it?
I hope not. I don't think I did. I left it on. Nope, it's sleeping like a baby.
Okay.
Like
just that Nintendo lag.
Just sleeping like an embryo in the boundary that is a matrix within a matrix within a matrix within a matrix. And anyway, I won't blow everyone's mind with how stupidly complicated Blaze Blue is. With, you know, the first, let me tell you, the crazy thing is the first game is about a big giant freaking time loop where basically at the end, when Ragna defeats like New 13, the Take Mizuzuchi, basically a big giant nuke that looks like a big giant like black monster thing that has like it's a generic like oh, here we go. I guess we'll just join Karma's lobby here.
Oh, you sent us an invite?
Yeah. But yeah, it basically nukes Ragna, and that resets the time loop. And I guess Noel's saving him from like getting pulled into the cauldron and preventing the Black Beast being born or whatever. That resets the time loop.
Oh, okay.
Or like basically lets the sequels play out, you know.
Yeah, I haven't gotten any invitation.
I see we're going full kill jokers are here.
Karma, who are you actually playing as?
No, seriously, he's Joker with like a freaking Killdozer.
Yeah, but that's probably
B.
not who he's actually playing as.
It's not playing as B.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's right. I forget about the mod thing, but I mean that's already hardcore enough. That, like what is it in the actual what I'm seeing, anyways.
Yeah. Karma did send me an invitation because it's saying you're not even playing.
I wait. Yeah, I tried to invite you, but it doesn't let me. Bow, 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 bow.
Oh, I don't see any invitation yet.
Time is running out. Join Nitro today and get your second month free.
That's
Yeah,
so freaking. Every single time I open Discord, it pops up in my face. It's so annoying.
It's like always good. It's like Nitro. It's like that's the ad company or the ad agency for Discord and how they present themselves to the user.
Okay, I finally got it. There we go.
Ready to rock. Is he showing up? There we go.
There.
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Let us go.
Just waiting on you, Karma. Yeah, I set up one of the monitors I got from Best Buy the other day. I bought some stuff at Best Buy, and they had like this crazy sale on like a bunch of like 27-inch monitors for whoever's watching. And get this, $90 for a 1080p monitor, with 1 millisecond frame display or whatever, has AMD FreeSync, 27 inches, and dude, if I had gotten a deal like that, like 10, I mean, I know FreeSync I don't think was even a thing back then, but if you even without that, like if you gave me that like 10 years ago at like $90 a pop, I would. I mean, that would have been like a freaking miracle. That would be like a miracle, you know. And that was like before, you know, high refresh rate monitors were even like something people cared about, you know.
Yeah. Did you replace your LG monitor, or are you sticking with that?
I'm just gonna stick with that and write it out. I know it's like
yeah.
No.
That's. I mean, there's nothing you can really do because like, I finally got a 4K TV last year, and it's a LG. You know, it's one of like the best LG TVs out there, and then this thing happens, and it's like, oh, there's fine on you. Don't use your LG stuff, and it's like, well, would be nice to have the money to not do that, but.
Yeah, watch that one guy. The one guy's channel that like talks about how all the privacy things you have to do to like maintain your privacy, and it's like, okay, after a certain point, it's like just don't use anything made after a certain year, I guess.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that are apparently like scary, I haven't seen the video because this is just another case of what's on Zerk's recommended, as he has the stream on his other monitor. Apparently, there's something about like barcodes are going out are like going to be retired.
It's like running out of barcodes.
Well, no,
You've exhausted them all.
Well, no, what it is, it's like a picture of like a Coca-Cola can, and it's like, I'm trying to play the game, and everything the title of the video is everything you're about to buy is going to change, or the way you buy it is going to change, or something like that. And I don't know if I like that because, you know, there's already a lot of interesting things they're wanting to do, and you know.
Yeah.
So.
Tracking on our Coke cans.
Well, no, I meant like, in terms of like, you know, how they distribute, you know, value and everything. And how you can buy or sell or not if you're don't, you know, do certain other things, you know. So. For a second, I thought there was a guy named Lagaya. I'm like, wow. Someone actually knows about that PS1 RPG. How's work been, Karma?
It's more drama as always.
Was that?
It's drama as always.
Even though you're not at like the super duper busy place anymore?
Yeah, that's corporate. Just people in suits, same drama. Just
Okay.
wear
I
suits.
thought you were like more solitary at this place.
It's more solid in terms of, you know, conduct. I don't have to deal with the rambunctious people. Yeah, I don't deal with all that, or the scantily cladness of certain, you know, genders and all this other stuff. So.
Yeah.
All the gender fluidity and everything.
No, that's there. That's more. It's kind of blatant at this point, but you know, it's mainly just the younger demographics thinking like it's cool to dress like sexy red. I don't have to deal with that as much, so it's good.
So much for being professional, I guess.
Yeah. No, they're professional. It's just the data center for one of the billionaire people that run this world type of stuff. So. You know
What's the
how it
data
be.
like one of the AI
Yeah.
data centers or an old?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang.
So you know, some infidelity going on there and there. You know, fun stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I could see the drama already in that
Yeah, it's just
situation.
Adult drama, like soap opera, Young and the Restless type shit.
Maybe
That's crazy
almost
for a
like,
data center.
maybe even some like Doki Doki kind of drama. You know?
Yeah. It's like where the employees are mainly housed in. So it's not where the actual data centers, where the billions of dollars of intel are located. It's where all the employees that make the billions of dollars of intel are located.
Okay.
Oh, so it's like their campers
So you
or something.
couldn't steal the RAM if you wanted to.
No, even if I could, they got that on lockdown, unfortunately.
Oh, geez, yeah. I shared with Immortalix about this thing with like people like apparently staying in like was it esport hotels of all things, which I didn't even know that was a thing. You know, esport hotels, and they'll just like go and steal the RAM. That's what they're doing to try to get their hand on whatever RAM you can get your hands on anymore.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to expand. They need more. Everyone needs more.
Which is ironic because Google was like, "Oh yeah, we developed this thing where we don't need to use it as much." You know.
Like,
And it's like, oh,
every day is
we'll just use even more now. It's so efficient, we could triple our output.
terrible, though. It's terrible. But it's only temporary. It's only temporary. Gotta tell yourself that.
I hope so.
Tell you this weather just doesn't make it better. Wearing a dang suit every day. It's 90 degrees. It's killing me.
Weren't you in like an air conditioned office or little room or something?
It's never that is the way there. On the way there. It's kind of the issue. It's irritating. Or sometimes you just don't want to wear a suit, honestly. Like you just don't.
Yeah.
It's one of those, so
I mean, it depends on the
that's
quality.
how it was back at like the boiler place. Like it would be like over 110 degrees in the boiler room, and I would take off the company shirt. I'd still have a shirt on, you know, perfectly normal shirt on underneath it. But they give me shit for not wearing the company shirt, and I'm like, it's hot in here though.
Yeah, make it make
It's
sense.
like nobody comes in here, nobody sees me. Like,
Yeah.
what's the problem?
Yeah, I mean, like at my job, like I think it used to be like on the last like regular day of the week or the second to last. It depends on what your arrangement is. You can wear like whatever shirt you want. Obviously, if it's certain, you know, you couldn't go wearing you know, like Sama Sentai or whatever shirt or whatever.
Can you imagine? That'd be crazy.
That would be pretty crazy considering where I work, but I won't say where or what it is. You know, for
I mean, in most
reasons
places you probably get fired on the spot for wearing a shirt like that.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
It-
Yeah, I mean, with suits, I think it just depends on like the quality of the suit itself, you know. Because I mean,
yeah.
if you're wearing something that's like kind of stuffy, it's like, but it's like if it's something that like feels nice, you know, looks good, it's like, damn, I feel like a final boss now. I could be pulling off genocide cutters and like, you know, gigantic presses and shooting off Kaiser waves, like a certain Rugal.
It's all polyester, bro. I'm not breathing. That irritates my neck. Yeah, that's all good. Nice to know that everyone else is in 12th and 10th place. Why is everyone like, I don't get it. I don't know what kind of builds these people have on mine, man. Don't get it.
Yeah, since like the last 2 times we played this, I just have not been doing good at all.
Right. Like there's some meta that's still relevant, some that's not. It's like, okay. Well,
My thing is sometimes I have to remember which levels are like have like, you know, things where you can go completely off the track.
The shortcuts, yeah.
But yeah, sometimes I'll like go and try to, you know, drift, you know, try to get a boost, and then I go off the edge, you know.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Not even cool, bro.
If only Oscar and Ray.
Third place.
If only Oscar and Ray were finally in the game.
If they're not free, I will probably like actually buy the DLC finally.
See, I'll buy DLC just for that. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if they put My Shiranui in here, that would be like instant, or like, you know, that would be like putting Tifa Lockhart, you know, in there.
Yeah.
People would just buy it.
Nah, that'd be crazy. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure Karma has. I'm sure they've modded Tifa in there. I'm sure Karma could get that right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I typed it in.
Yeah, I know you mentioned Blaze Blue. I will say I've been playing stuff on. So I actually the other day I hooked up the Switch using a VGA converter that I got from Best Buy. That was one of the reasons I was going there. The main reasons, you know. I hooked everything up. I got the audio to the speakers, you know, and I was like thinking, man, this looks almost as good as the OLED. And the OLED Switch, like, I mean, I know people say, would be like, dude, why are you playing this game on the Switch when you can just play it on an emulator and it looks and runs better? And it's like, I get that, but at the same time, I don't feel, you know, if I'm gonna play a big game like a Xenoblade or something, I don't know that I want to keep running into glitches potentially that might crash the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
Also, for me, like the Switch is still a relatively comfortable handheld, and I don't even think the Switch is that comfortable. But like compared to like other bigger handhelds, it is still pretty comfortable for me. And I don't know, it's just kind of easy, like because some of the games I have on my Steam Deck are the exact same games I have on Switch, and some of them run slightly better on Steam Deck, but I still play it on Switch just because I don't know.
What I meant was I would be playing this if I was playing this on a computer. I'd play it like on my main computer, you know, the one that you know I'm able to render Metroid Prime at like the like second to highest like IR like you know upscaling. You know that's how I would play it, and you know, and that's certainly a way I would mind doing that for some games. But I'm pretty sure Xenoblade is not like it's not Devil May Cry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
Or some of the other games I would want to play, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will say like the OLED screen on the Switch itself is like ridiculously vibrant. Like even more. I feel like it's even more so than like the OLED deck. You know.
Oh, okay. Wow. And it's not even HDR too. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's just crazy like how. The OLED, just in general, I mean, is like a miracle. Just the problem is to get your hands on like an OLED TV of that size, or you know, monitor with like, you know, in the size of a TV. Who knows how much money that is to like get it without any like compromises or like
Yeah.
If only I could do like 240 hertz, even though I'm not playing like Street Fighter or anything.
Yeah.
You know, competitively.
I mean, I guess it would be a compromise, but you could take advantage of that $100 off LG stuff. That Best Buy has right
$100
now.
off.
Yeah, the $100 reward thing.
I guess I haven't really kept up with promotions. No. What
No,
that is
it's the
about.
one you sent me about. The one you sent me the other day. Send me the screenshot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I do vaguely remember something about that. I just don't remember the details. So I'm always
Yeah,
like,
well,
okay,
it's basically like $100 off any LG TV. So,
oh.
and I think
Well,
like they have some OLEDs on sale right now.
I was just thinking like, yeah, but when you're talking about like the scale at 1,000, I would like a little bit more than 100 off.
Yeah.
I am holding the L on this one.
LVO.
Oh boy.
Wider and better. I think I'm just gonna stick with handling today.
Oh.
So they definitely use more items this time.
Dang.
They use more items this time. As always.
Gotta abuse the items.
I beg your pardon. Mm-mm.
Well, apparently
do that.
Gamers Nexus did a video about like, you know, ID verification and VPN bans and, you know, other things apparently having to do with ID or whatever.
Oh. Like
It's like something they literally, an ID verification. Yeah, it's like something they put out like literally 10 hours ago.
for VPNs.
I don't know if it's that. It's just they ban VPNs for various reasons. Or like, oh, people are, you know, doing too much of you know what. You know, I'm gonna make that blank vague as, you know, vague as possible. So we don't want them to feel like they can just be independent of us.
Yeah.
Which even then, it's like anyways. I mean, VPNs, if you think about it, are kind of you're kind of increasing your detection vector if you think about it. You know.
VPNs are mainly for doing stuff at work that you shouldn't be doing.
Well, yeah. Or like, oh, they blocked like something on Crunchyroll, even though, you know, given Crunchyroll's history, which people have talked about, it's like, you know, kind of ironic that, you know, they're doing a lot of stuff that, you know, other means are better at. Yeah, like Metroid Dread, like any game that like had like, you know, relies on lighting and stuff, I was like, man, this is like almost as close to like the OLED screen itself, you know.
Oh, the CRT.
Yeah. It almost makes like the, you know, the visuals like pop in a way they don't like on anything else, you know.
Yeah. Did you try like either Prime 4 or Prime Remastered on the CRT?
I did fire up Prime 1.
Yeah.
For Prime 4, there would be some stuff I'd have to do, but yes, I haven't tried it out yet though.
Okay.
Actually, that might be very interesting to get that one to work for stuff I'd have to say after the stream.
Yeah.
So, but I'm sure it would look like really good. It's just a matter of like, okay, firing this game up again, you know?
Yeah. Actually, I haven't even like, right, because since I got the 4K OLED, I never really tried out. I plugged the Switch into it once.
Yeah.
And I don't even think I played like either Metroid game.
I think the thing is, the problem is if you really want to do that, you almost want to play the Switch 2 version.
Yeah,
because,
yeah, that's
you know,
what I was thinking, because I'm like, it's probably going to be like horribly upscaled.
Yeah. I mean, it's already a miracle the game runs as well as it does, but I almost feel like certain aspects of the game had to be compromised. you know, because of that. You know, the Switch One limitation just in general. You know.
I mean, on my 32-inch 720p TV, Prime 4 looks beautiful, but I realize if I play that on everything else, it might not.
Yeah, because isn't like the internal resolution like some 500p something or 600 or something weird, like depending on whether it's a docked or, you know.
Yeah, I know for a handheld, because I played it on handheld a couple times and it looks incredibly fuzzy. But I thought I heard it was like native when you have it in dock, native 720p at least.
Oh, okay.
For the most part, anyways.
Yeah, I think I do remember it like lagging up at like one point when I was getting the mech parts.
Yeah.
Which, you know, you want to talk about missed opportunities? An opportunity to turn Samus and have her suits go full like Gundam. I mean, that would have been a cooler thing than the bike, you know?
Yeah, I thought they would like let you have like a segment with the mech. You know, like a nice, cool, actiony segment with the mech, and not just, oh, we're opening the door.
Yeah, like can we like fight? Can we have like an opening phase of Silux, like, you know, mano a mano? Yeah. But it doesn't have to be like fully thought out. It could just be like a quick, you know, like cool spectacle, you know.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like that one commenter said that I wish I had come up with because it was so good. Silux is just Lux.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Karma, has he told you about Prime 4 and how they basically botched? I mean, for me, I'm just like, okay, I don't know who this guy is. He's in some game I only played like at a GameStop, like kiosk for like a little bit, you know. So
I showed Karma a bit of Prime 4. I didn't really get into the weeds on the Silux stuff, but I mentioned that like he was hyped up for like 20 years, and then he turned out to be like the most nothing burger villain ever.
He's just a random GF trooper who was like really pissed off that he probably got demoted.
Yeah.
I mean, I was telling Immortalix, a better motivation would have been that he was just some ice cream driver, like ice cream salesman, and he's like, and his booth got destroyed by Samus and like a speed booster. That would have been a better motivation.
Yeah, like if he was just like collateral damage for some random thing, that would have been more compelling than what they actually put in the game.
Because I remember, I think the context I asked you that was like in Prime Hunters, was there a description? It was like just the most like, it was basically like the description for like any avatar in like an Unreal Tournament game, where okay, there's like this thing, but they're not really different unless you play like the single player mode, which no one really cares about, I don't think, in Unreal Tournament. Maybe Unreal, but you know, there's only 2 of those.
Yeah. Like, the whole description from Hunters was, he stole Federation stuff, and he doesn't like the Federation, and he doesn't like Samus. The end.
Even if it was, you know, it would be even more compelling if it was like, oh, he's actually Samus's brother, which would still be like, I mean, I feel like she has a brother, like, you know.
I do remember that was like, I mean, I'm sure someone just made that up, but that was a quote. That was an alleged leak, like back when the Switch first came out. They were like, "Oh, Prime 4 is actually going to be about Samus's brother."
Well, yeah, but I mean, in the manga, that's I guess I don't really remember. I mean, I never read the manga, but like for Zero Mission, but it's like she has an actual brother, you know.
Oh no, there's nothing like that in the manga.
Oh, okay. Because I mean, I've always been like thinking like there's like probably some weird thing that I just never saw or they never mentioned. It was like a one-off thing because you know. Well, here's the thing about the 2D Metroid games: they're very loose with like everything, with like the sci-fi, you know, which is fine, you know, because I mean,
it used to be more consistent, but
yeah.
Ever since Other M.
problems, to say the least.
But there was like a weird Prime 2 spin-off manga. It was more of like a joke thing. Samus and Joey. I don't know if you know about
Isn't this like the one with the kid?
that. Yeah, that's it.
And there's like, I know there's like one shot, and this is like an official thing that I know there's like one shot where Samus, I mean, it's not obviously anything Rule 24, but like there's like one shot where she's, you know, like, oh, I'm trusting you with the future, Joey, or whatever, and it's like, okay, this is certainly an interesting direction to go.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, not even Miyamoto would let them do anything with like Zelda or any of their other characters. I don't think, you know, like this. Yeah, when you said Joey, I thought it was like that one. What was it, Armstrong guy in like the Super Metroid manga, like the most generic, like just in a blue suit. I think I remember reading that manga like on a Metroid site, like growing up, like years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that one's not even a manga. It's just a comic that the Nintendo Power guys made.
Oh, and they're like, oh yeah, there's this guy who's just like, yeah, he was totally with her, and he totally destroyed the Super Metroid, you know. Oh.
Yeah. Ah, dang it. Karma, did it kick you out too?
Yeah.
All right. Somebody send the invites.
Invite is being sent out as we speak. Anytime I think about getting kicked from something, I imagine in Duke 3D, there he has like a kick. It's like I think a universal like melee move.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will say I've seen like the first 3 episodes of Space Adventure Cobra, mostly while I was eating and doing dishes, just before the stream.
Yeah.
And there's definitely some similarities. Like your character, the Psycho Gun guy, Cobra, he has an arm cannon, and he's like a super like famous bounty hunter with like with a major bounty. Which almost feels like that's where they Trigun, Bash, like he has like a big ridiculous like 50 billion bounty on his head or whatever, because he's like still OP. And let me just send an invite to little Karma again. But yeah, and the main villain seems to be like this pirate, this coalition of pirates. I forget what they're called, but like, what's his face? But like. In the 3rd episode, they have like basically Golden Doral from Virtua Fighter, but it's like transparent, and his freaking let me roll match, and he's got like it's like you see like his skeleton underneath, and he has like a claw arm, like a hook sort of thing.
Yeah.
And in that episode, I think they reveal like the actual like plot, which is there's these 3 sisters, and one of them is like the bounty hunter, and shower scene towards the end of the episode, so nice. But she has like a tattoo on her back, and apparently her and her 2 sisters have tattoos of their own that point to a treasure of their fathers that died like 20 years ago. And she's trying to meet her other twin sisters. It was apparently like a triplet situation. So, which reminds me, did I tell you that one of my teachers in middle school growing up had like quadruplets or something ridiculous?
No, I don't think I heard this one.
Yeah, that happened. Like it was actually like in the local newspaper. Like
it was like a big story.
Yeah, well, it was a big thing. Like the first half of the year was like ran by like a substitute, and they're like, and they're like, wow,
Yeah.
I've heard like some people say like, oh, being a mother, like being pregnant is like crazy. I'm imagining like 4 people, going in that,
Yeah. Because I think it was around middle or high school, but it wasn't anywhere near us. But I remember the big thing in the news was Octomom.
8?
Yeah.
8 children, all
Yeah.
at once.
Yeah, it was like national news.
Holy! Did she survive?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't like kept up with it, but I know she survived the childbirth. Yeah.
I guess, you know, that needs to be a show. 8 kids and counting. You know,
Yeah.
you have 19 kids and counting, which is already ridiculous.
My Octo mother life.
Although, you know what? Someone should do that, but it's about Genghis Khan and his conquest and all the children he had, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I look at like his conquest and like everything. I'm like thinking this has to be the most power fantasy of all power fantasies. Like, but it's like actual history, you know?
Yeah. Time to get bored by Pac-Man.
Bored by Tuba Man. So, Karma, have you seen that video on Tread Dangerously?
Oh, I didn't send it. I finished it like right after I was talked to him about the stream.
Yeah. Yeah, so apparently one of the hosts, or former hosts of Oneyplays, likes, it has a fetish for being bored by a freaking tuba. Like, the instrument.
Gets his rocks off to it.
Okay.
Can you... Does that make sense to you? Tubas?
It's like, I guess it's the curves of the tuba. The curves.
He's gay though, so I don't know if he's into curves.
Maybe he's into, you know, someone who's, wants the curves and also, you know, other things too.
Sounds questionable. Very questionable.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So one of the details I forgot to put in the video. So he had commissioned an artist to make some tuba art for him.
Okay.
And I guess this was like the first time like an artist had not like judged him or like said anything about it. So he was like really grateful to the artist.
I'm sure the artist is like, people already asked me to draw a bunch of weird stuff already, you know?
Yeah. So,
That was scary.
So around that time, the artist, his 3DS broke. And,
okay.
Yeah, so I guess he told Ding Dong about that, and I guess Ding Dong, like, felt so good about, like, not being judged by the guy, he paid for a new 3DS for him.
Oh, wow. Ding Dong, a tale of tubas and broken free and repaired 3DSs.
So he was happy about that. Wow, the guy getting off on tuba. Okay. I mean, I've heard worse. There's always worse.
There's always worse, but like how though? You know.
Frequency is a thing, bro. Frequency makes people do weird things.
I don't think it's a sound though, because he commissions art of it, so there's no sound coming out of the drawing, you know.
Well, I mean, he probably heard it at one point, or he probably touched it and felt it at one point. It always starts from a physical manifestation, then it just goes out of control if not corrected. If that makes sense.
But the tuba can't love you back.
I don't know. I mean, try telling him that.
Yeah. No, just you wait. We're at some point. You know how we talk about like Android girlfriends and stuff. You know, because no one can like get a decent like girlfriend these days.
Oh god, like robot tubas.
Or like you have like a tuba girl, like an anthropomorphic, like we talk about like furries, like this is bloody war. you have anthropomorphic tubas or guitars or or whatever, anthropomorphic microphones for all I know,
Nah, I mean, nah. Yeah, I don't know. I'll take my chances with the furry than a tuba, honestly.
And
I'll roll the dice with
and
that.
that's with a gun held to your face.
I don't think they believe in violence like that.
No, I mean, like, but would you actually pick that? You know what I mean?
Gotta choose between that and a tuba, bro. Like,
well, yeah, but I mean, like, they held a gun
pick
to your
the guy
head.
in a fursuit
Yeah, it's like
over
okay,
the stationary object.
I would choose a girl in the fursuit. I would choose a girl in the fursuit.
Okay. That makes. I was just saying, like,
the presumption of a man being in that is absolutely ludicrous. How dare you both?
I mean, it's mostly guys.
No.
Yeah, there's not many Yurikos that are into that, I think.
Well, I mean, what would you do if you just saw a tuba just staring at you? Like, let's be real.
I'd be like, what is this? Some like Dada art piece from like
gun to my head. If it was between a guy or a tuba, I would take the tuba.
It's a girl. What did I tell you? What did I just tell you? Female.
That's why I said if it was between a guy. Yeah, if there's a girl, I'll take the girl. But
this would be like a
girl's out of the option.
This is like the most random short ever. Like we'll just like have this me like interjecting like as part of it. Like we're like I'm looking at the camera,
I'm just saying, if there's no girls in the picture, if that's not an option, then I'm taking the stationary object.
Okay, but we're gonna, for all intents and purposes, we have females as an option.
Okay, well then the female.
Yes.
Whatever form the female takes.
Even if it's a grandma.
oh my goodness. Gonna violate
hey, you know
the
what?
grandma.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Chris Chad was into it.
We don't
God.
talk about that. Respectfully, we don't talk about that, man.
Oh god.
I'm completely honest. We don't talk about that, man.
Are we allowed to use protection in this scenario?
Oh my! You're going too deep into this, man. Take it for its face value. Its face value.
We're
furry or tuba. Choose.
Okay.
We're gonna need to dig ourselves out with like the tool that you use, like dig out like beads. That's how deep in the hole we are right now.
Like you gotta live with that every night, knowing that you molested a tuba, bro.
Well, it's either that or a grandma. So.
Oh my goodness! You just choosing the worst combinations possible, bro. Okay.
No, that's what Zerk said. He upgraded it to a grandma. So.
Like this is like, you know what this is? This is Saw, but like sexual fetishes. I say that. I said that, and I'm sure that's actually a real thing. I'm sure there's like a cinema snob out there that he's done that with.
That would be an incredible movie, because I'm sure no one in Hollywood has thought of that yet.
And if they haven't, don't worry. AI will eventually make it.
No. Nah. We leave the grandmas out of it. Come on. They've been through too much.
Well, here's the thing. I never said that what kind of grandma it is. It could be free rent, too. The one that doesn't age, like, physically.
Yeah, well, that's an easy choice then.
Oh my goodness. This is not. Just completely disregard that whole rant that we went on. Just disregard all of that. It's terrible.
I mean, you started it. You're the one who brought it. You're the one who said that or a furry.
That or a furry.
whatever it is, I'm sure, I'm sure there's probably something even weirder in the Sonic fandom.
Of course.
Of how all encompassing the degeneracy is.
Yeah. What is the point of starting with a monster truck?
I know, right? I'm thinking, man. The thing is, you need to, like, here's the thing with the items, you really need to, like, have it, like, use them, like, very strategically.
Yeah.
Like, the last one I did, I got, like, 4th place on. The only reason I even got 4th place was because I was, like, at the end, I was, like, abusing all the boosts I got.
Yeah.
I don't know how people are actually going as fast as they are. I'm sure there's probably some tech, but I'm sure, here's the thing. I'm sure that this game is not as crazy as, like, F-Zero GX in terms of, like, the racing.
Oh, no, not at all.
Because have you seen I remember watching Electric Underground, and I remember seeing, like, stuff where you're, like, just going through geometry, going at, like, 2,000 kilometers per hour or whatever the metric is that, they use in F-Zero. And I'm, like, thinking, there has to be a certain point where you go into certain bounds and it's like, it says, sorry, you're out of bounds, game over, man.
Yeah.
So apparently they just let you go wild with it.
You know what's crazy is that Sega developed that game.
Yeah, I know. It's actually the Yakuza team that did it, or, like, a lot of the people who made, because from what I understand, I guess the monkey ball, like, physics are part of the game. And it's like the guy who did the music is actually a guy who did, like, music for, like, Yakuza 0, the 4th one, and I think the 3rd one, and there's probably some other ones I'm missing, but, like, all the ones with, like, the really good music, like, he made the music for that game.
Okay.
Like,
it's like joke. Crazy, like, how quality Sega was for that very short period of time.
Well, that was back when they still had, like, the arcade people there.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember at a certain, convention, there was a guy who actually, like, took his, like, memory card and I'm like thinking, dude, just get the save off, like, GameFAQs or something,
Yeah.
what? But he's, like, actually, like, legit, like, took his memory card and, like, did the whole, like, transfer from, like, the arcade machine to unlock, whatever.
Oh my God.
And it's like, dude, there's not that many of those around.
Yeah.
Like, even at the arcade that I mentioned, it's kind of like doubles as a museum and also, like, a big giant collection. I don't think they have. I don't think that, or if they do have it, it doesn't work, or it's not out there in the whatever on the floor. Yeah. I think they do have the F-Zero arcade machine there, like, somewhere in, like, their warehouses or something.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Karma, where'd you go?
Went to the bathroom.
What do you say?
He's taking
Went to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Get mauled. Get mauled. Mauled.
Get mauled like, what's his name?
Oh, no,
Mauled. Oh, Mauled, okay.
Yeah. I mean, we could talk about clavicular if you want.
Someone dug up Clavicular's middle school graduation.
Okay.
They're not doing that. Why are they doing? That's doing too much.
Because I guess, like, that was, like, during COVID, so he was doing, like, school over Zoom at the time.
Okay.
Yeah. So, he was, like, on camera with his parents, and they were, like, so happy, and he just has, like, the most, like, depressed look on his face.
Why do they do that? Traumatized,
So everyone on Twitter is like, this is what Zoom school does to someone.
Yeah, they go down the looks maxing path.
But look where he's at now,
I look at his face, and you know what the sad thing is? You know who he reminds me of? Elliot Rodger.
Oh, yeah, I guess I kind of see it, yeah.
Just to think, you know, the same like thing that drives him to do that is like the same thing that caused him to, you know, do what he did, what Elliot Rodger did, you know.
Yeah.
Although it does make you wonder, because like his father's like, wasn't Elliot Rodger's father like some weird like not Hollywood executive, like a producer or something?
Oh, I didn't know that.
I remember there was like a video, like he was like interviewed like after, like asked about it. He's like, "Oh yeah, I had no idea" or something. I forget what exactly it was, but you know.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I was trying to get out of that too. Got bombed. Delete toast. Delete toast. Sounds like a off-brand version of Cheetos.
Cheeto Delito.
Cheeto Temu edition. You know, I say that, it's probably like Temu, really.
Yeah.
You know, knowing Japanese and how you're supposed to say certain characters. Some of these sounds kind of sound like sounds from a Gundam Wing Endless Duel, which I know you said something about wanting to watch the one. Netflix.
Oh yeah, the new Netflix one. Yeah.
And I'm like, if you're worried about Bandai getting or Sunrise or whoever owns the IP, anyways, it's usually like Sunrise, I think. Just put up footage of us like playing. Here's the problem: I don't know how long that commentary would go on for. And I don't want.
I would just like cut it down to like whatever the funny bits are. I wouldn't have it just be like a straight commentary. So.
Oh, okay, because I was gonna say I don't know. I'm sure I don't know if you've ever played Gundam Wing Endless Duel, and if you haven't, then it might turn into like any other fighting game we play. Where I played it before, and it turns into a wipeout.
Yeah, no, I haven't really messed with it that much.
But it's like a certified good classic for anyone who's into SNES and emulation.
Yeah.
I would love someone to do like a Mugen of that, like, but like it's not just Gundam Wing; it's like classic and like all the other Gundams.
Yeah. Are there a lot of Gundams in Mugen, or just like a couple?
It's mostly just stuff that they rip from other games. Like mostly, I would say the most complete one is Gundam Wing Endless Duel, just because I think that game has like a good legacy. It's also like faster, because like I know there's like the PS1, there's like the Battle Master / Battle Assault games. Those are a little bit. They're a bit more Street Fighter-ish, because like Gundam Wing Endless Duel is kind of like prototype Marvel vs. Capcom a little bit, but just 1v1. Okay. Like it's faster than like X-Men versus X-Men Children of the Atom. Like X-Men Children of the Atom is like the slowest of like the Marvel fighters.
Yeah.
And that one's just focused on the X-Men. Although I will say what's interesting, one thing I did try with the Switch, now that you mentioned, now we're talking about like fighting games and CRTs, the whole thing of it, like having the bars for like 4x3 is kind of like awkward, because now I have to put it in like wide, because it's like, okay, this isn't, I think they're baking in the assumption that you're playing at like an old TV, on like modern displays. But I'm not doing that in that context, so kind of interesting. But at least they come with like 8. It does come with like 8 CRT filters. So you have a few options.
Yeah.
Sync the hero. That I feel like that's. Is there a character named Sync in any Sonic like fan comic or whatever?
It sounds like someone's OC.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. That's what I was thinking. In sync. Then they get sued.
Do you still have a Wii U?
I don't. Okay. I know I mentioned that, made that one like reference that one like marketplace listing, and I was like, you know, why would I buy this when the Switch is a thing?
Yeah.
You know, I know there's like a fan community and all that, but
Yeah.
you know, it's probably one of those things where it's like, you know, GBA temp where, oh, you said something against you certain people who will not be named, you know, but you know, you and I are familiar with.
Yeah, that's why I haven't set up like the online Pretendo thing yet.
Yeah, Pretendo or whatever the other services are. You know.
Yeah, but I was just gonna say that it does still have like 4x3 support.
I guess feel like that's interesting because I'm trying to think of like how many TVs. I know there's like probably flat, like really old flat screens that have like 4x3 for the aspect ratio, but
and it still has the analog output, so like you could use the Wii's
it does?
like component cables. Yeah.
I guess I don't remember that. Right, because the main focus was a gamepad, not the small DVD player looking dock. You know.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, actually, did I tell you about the PS2? Like my childhood or one of my childhood PS2s, that are obviously the disc drive is fucked. Where they had like the HD. Yeah, I think I remember showing you a picture of the HD DVD drive.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was. I was like, man, this is talking, and it's like always like King Kong. You know, Peter Jackson's King Kong.
Yeah.
That was like what it came with. And I wonder, you know, if Omni Drive will work with those or works with them right now.
That's a good. I would be, because it only works with a few specific drives right now, so
yeah,
I would be surprised if it does.
So I remember trying to. I was like, well, it's free, you know, let's see if it works, and it was. I don't know if I think I was using like my USB drive, so maybe if I use like, you know, my current internal drives for my current setup, maybe that would work a little bit better, but I kind of doubt it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I had this thought the other day after, well, when you sent me that picture, and then after watching the Adam Korlick video about the PS5 disc situation.
Yeah.
And
the trilogy.
How he mentioned, the Epic Trilogy. How he mentioned that, like, when Microsoft never really liked Blu-ray to begin with, you know, the only thing they ever tried at first was HD DVD, and then that failed, of course. And then, you know, Windows never really had proper Blu-ray support, the way you could just, like, pop in a DVD to any Windows computer and just, like, play it, you know? So,
like 4K Blu-rays or...
Yeah, I mean, like, regular Blu-rays, too, because you still need, like, you know, like, specific software and decryption keys and whatnot to play Blu-rays.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So, yeah, I was, like, wondering, like, if HD DVD had won, like, would Microsoft, like, you know, like, would more PCs have shipped with, like, HD DVD drives and, like, built-in support for actually just, like, playing movies and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean,
you know, like, would they have released Max Payne 3 and GTA 5 on HD DVD for the PC version?
Oh, did they?
No, I'm saying, like, if HD DVD had won, like, would that, you know, would that have been...
would that have happened?
Because even today, if you do manage to find a physical version of a PC game, it'll still be on the regular DVD. Yeah, and it'll just be on a regular DVD. Like, I don't think they ever released any on Blu-rays.
I was gonna say, I think you can get like Blu-rays and stuff to work, but it needs, basically what you need is like there's like one version of Windows 10 that is like the final version, and after that, I guess they like officially pulled all support for it.
Yeah.
From what I remember consulting with Copilot for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah, I got like freaking booted or the lobby closed.
Oh shit!
On my end.
Well, I guess after this match, I'll reconvene.
But I mean, I mean, there's always like what ifs, like, oh, what if, what if Sega maybe held out to the end as opposed to you know, like and Wade and you know if like what's his face had died and they like got an infusion of cash, would we have gotten Shenmue 2 in the U.S. or Jet Set Radio 2 on like you know, original on the actual like Dreamcast, you know?
Yeah.
The main issue of like Sega was just that they just had too much infighting between like Japan and the U.S.
Yeah,
Like,
they had too much going on and like no real like dialogue between the two sides.
it's like, shouldn't you guys be working together as opposed to fighting against each other? Like this is Goku and Vegeta, you know?
Yeah. And it's also like, why is one side allowed? Like, why is America allowed to do stuff that Japan doesn't approve of? Like if Nintendo tried to pull any of that stuff, they would get like sniped.
Well, no, like actually, I know there's like stuff like the 32X was actually commissioned. He basically told like the American team like, hey, make this 32X because I'm really worried about Atari and the Jaguar, you know?
Oh, okay.
Which is like, I guess from what I understand, certain people who are older and probably even actually alive at that point, they're like, oh yeah, the Atari Jaguar for a little bit was actually like, oh man, this is like a big deal. Atari's coming back, even though obviously nowadays we look back and it's like, really, like why?
Yeah.
Although I actually did learn something about the Lynx, in that apparently it was like designed such to be like ambidextrous, like if you wanted to use like left-handed for some reason.
Oh, okay.
I've only seen like pictures of it, so and even then it's not like high-res pictures. It's just like, oh, this is like something that they just put in like a video, you know, kind of thing. And it's like, okay, well, it's like, and it's like, I remember saying like, it is interesting how like the 5th generation was like such a bloodbath. Like so many like, there were like so many people trying to get in, and any one of them could have been the one potentially.
Yeah.
And then like, you know, you also have like games trying to transition to 3D, and then all the problems with that, and how so many franchises just died because they just couldn't do the 3D transition well. And it's like, and you also look at like the legacy of subsystems like the N64, where it's like, you know, it's got a lot of games, but as far as the games that people would actually care about, it's really only like what, like 12 games maybe, you know?
Yeah.
That like
N64 is like one of those things where like everybody knew somebody with one and everybody played one, but obviously not everybody had one because it didn't really sell it that great.
Like the only 2 games I know of that are like absolute must plays are like Mario 64 and Zelda Ocarina of Time, you know?
Yeah.
And also GoldenEye, I guess, but you know, that's like you know, the multiplayer fun game.
Yeah. Alright, y'all, if everyone's ready, y'all can send invites and whatnot.
Yeah, let me go and I don't know if I sent you one already or. Okay, Karma's got a new one.
Join the lobby.
It's like an Astro City mini arcade. That's cool, but you know, I'm pretty sure that doesn't have everything. You know, and it's someone shared with me like locally. There's like it's like an Astro. It's one of those like Astro City like small, like portable arcade things.
Yeah.
And I just imagine the stick not being the best, to say the least.
Yeah.
Is Karma joining us, or is he still?
Karma, are you back in the game?
Froze.
So it froze?
Yeah.
Oh.
Gotta reboot.
It's that dang Windows 11.
Oh, yeah. You had to like reboot the computer or something.
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't related to the current Oneyplays drama, but there's another co-host from that channel.
Okay.
Dave. I just remember this. I don't know why, but he told this one story. Like basically when he was still in like elementary or middle school or whatever. He was on some sports team and he had, I guess he had an injury and he had to sit out like the majority of the season.
Oof.
And like by the time he was able to join back up, they got rid of the coach and they went and they asked each single person like, did the coach like touch you inappropriately? And
Oh wow.
he was basically the only one who didn't, get messed up by the coach because he was out due
Wow.
to the injury.
Go figure.
Yeah, that reminds me, there was like a music teacher at my school. I think this was when I was at junior year, and I guess he was doing something inappropriate with a girl, and obviously, got kicked out.
That happened to like 2 music teachers in my school too.
Oh, okay.
What's up with music teachers?
Telling you, music has a way, bro. Music has a way of influencing people or coercing people, either or. Just look at the music we have right now. Make it.
Yeah. But I mean, like in music class, like they just teach you like the classical stuff. So
Like classical. Watch there be some dark ritualistic magic behind classical music.
I mean, probably.
Not
And
really
the one-
safe. Seems. The more you know.
And then you have someone be like, "What dark ritualistic magic? That's just like, that's just like creepypasta stuff. Like, was it the Lavender Town thing where they put the sprite of the ghost in the spectrogram or whatever?"
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Tell us when you're in the game.
Yeah. There's a train game.
Oh
to
yeah, there's
play.
like a big like promotion for that, and like I forget like the other thing on like page 4 of like Steam right now.
It's called Train. What is it called? Train something.
Oh, there's a game. It's like the most
It's
basic
called
looking
Last
game.
Train.
There's this one game I showed Immortalix right before we got started. Basically, it was like some Civil War like I don't know, turn based like it's like looked like a board game. Honestly, it had like hexagon pieces. Unless maybe it's like inspired by the Daisen Ryaku games from Japan. Those are a thing. But it's $80 freaking for this
$80
for this game that looks like it could have been like from like Windows XP like 20 plus years ago.
It'd been from Windows 95.
Or that, I mean, it looks higher resolution than that, but you know.
Get that vintage light. They're slowly coming back. Retro games are coming back, man.
I mean, not for $80.
I mean, hey, I've been playing some retro games lately,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Of the Secret of Mana variety. Not so much this weekend, but Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Rock. Let's rock, baby.
Anyone in the chat right now?
No. But it says we got 4 people watching.
Yep. Which we appreciate your patronage.
Yes, sir. And once we're done, we'd appreciate if you go check out our other channels. We got a gaming channel, we got a podcast channel.
Yeah.
Tread Dangerously and Game Tread. Check them out. Link in description.
Whenever whenever you show me, oh yeah, I put something. I thought it was maybe something else that, will be a very big surprise. But that's assuming it even can get edited into something coherent. Let's just say it has something to do with eyes or something.
Yes.
Monstrous eyes. I don't know what other eyes you're talking about. I forgot Angry Birds is in here.
Oh yeah, yeah. They were like a freebie. They didn't even make a track for them.
I mean, what would you even do? Like you just like go on. So you'd have to make like a specific gimmick where you like go on and then like you pull back and then it shoots you out. I guess.
Or it'd probably just be like a ton of ramps, and then you'd crash into the pigs or something.
Oh, that reminds me of Chibi, freaking Chibi, in that one clip of what's his face when he was playing fucking Tomba 2.
Oh yeah.
You know, where he's like, pigs are always like enemies in games. It's like, and then he's like, then the runner's like, such as. Meanwhile, you have the one music track for like all the side quests or when you're talking to like important NPCs, I guess, in the game.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never. We had like the first Tomba on PS1, but I never really played it.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, like I know he said the caveman guy said like Tomba 2 is like a rare game. Like thinking, man, first one was already rare enough as it is. I can't imagine the second one, probably like Persona 2 or something. Or both, yeah. After that, do you have like what rare games do you have like both of you?
I don't know if I have any like really truly rare games.
Like you just happen to have it, or you're not like, oh, I have it now, so that way it'll fund my retirement. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, like I don't know if GoldenEye is like worth like a lot, because I know N64 games are probably more than people would want them to be right now, but.
Well, yeah, and GoldenEye is one of the more common ones, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, and GoldenEye, Smash 64, Pokemon Stadium. I mean, they're probably fairly common, but higher price. People would want them to be.
Yeah. Well, anything cartridge, it seems like it's just always like going to be more expensive for the most part, unless again it's like a Xenogears or Valkyrie Profile. Those are going to be like the expensive games for like as far as like disc games go.
Yeah. I do, because like I remember maybe like a decade ago, like you could pick up the PS1 Crash Bandicoot games for like $2-3 a pop at flea markets and stuff.
But then you have the remaster, and now it's like, oh man, Crash, he's like popular again.
Yeah. So I do have the original trilogy, so I don't know, those might be worth more than they used to be.
But it's probably not going to be like a Xenogears, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I remember when like...
I have no idea if they're worth a lot now, but I have that what is it on Wii U? Rodea, the Sky Soldier, that Yuji Naka game.
I've heard things. Isn't that the one where like the Wii version is like better? It's like on the disc, or it comes with the Wii version, and it's like better than like the Wii U version.
Yeah, so the Wii version is like what they actually made, and I heard that's good. I haven't really given either of them much of a chance, but there was some weird stuff with the publisher, and they kind of forced them to make a Wii U game like at the last minute. And they're like, oh, this needs to be on 3DS and Wii U, like, right now. So they just, they did what they could. But yeah, I don't, let's see. Let's just look on Amazon and see.
mean, I would look at eBay usually because that's usually where the you get the mint,
Yeah.
never opened, $5,000.
But I just usually check Amazon because if it's even on Amazon, that means it's not that crazy.
Yeah. But then again, they also have the Mario Brothers VHS tape for like $400.
Yeah. Okay. It's not that. I mean, a brand new sealed copy is between 80 and 100, but an open used copy is around 25.
Wow. And people say Nintendo is expensive. This isn't even a game made by them.
Yeah. So I do have Xenoblade Chronicles X. Oh wait, no, I don't. I have Tokyo Mirage Sessions. That's what I have.
Oh, okay. Wow. US version of both of those games are kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, the game already is just kind of like, really? You're gonna cross over Shin Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem, and this is what we're going with? Okay.
Yeah.
Like you had on like everything that they did to the US version, and it's like, for what? I mean, it's like, these are supposed to be J-pop or idols,
Yeah.
It's not like they're in bikinis or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the Japanese version, obviously, but it's like, anyways.
If they had released Fatal Frame 5 physically in America, I would have bought it, but they didn't, so I didn't.
At least on the Wii U, at least.
Yeah, on the Wii U, yeah.
I know that. I have the Switch version, for reasons,
And I think because I did want to get that game, but I think it was like still censored, and they did the remasters, so I just didn't bother with it.
Oh. I have to wonder how much of again certain communities that we have a very much more of a hated, but like kind of like reluctant, like okay, well they kind of do some cool stuff, I guess, but still, not approving of most of their politics or utter insanity, kind of way. I have to wonder how many of them will actually like go back and like patch up and decensor, like even the remasters. Because people have done that with like they translated like Xenoblade Chronicles X to like the Japanese version to English and stuff. But it's just like the problem is like the process to do all that is very intensive. You know what I mean? Like even by like ROM hack standards.
Yeah, very much so.
Like it's not just like an IPS patch or an X Delta file. It's like all this stereo list of instructions. It's like, okay, if only I had someone I could just in real life that could just do it.
Yeah. That's why like I never bothered with the Xenoblade Chronicles X one, because like it was a whole mess through that one.
And it's like only the one character, from what I understand, anyways, right? That's like censored that hard. It's not like the other characters.
I think there's like two of them, but and then it wasn't like a full retranslation, but they did like uncensor some dialogue.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Nice. Oh, wasn't I like later and toward the bottom of the? Oh, okay. I guess eighth place is relatively nice, considering how things usually go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You take the W's when you can,
Take the W.
W's.
Oh, speaking of W's, in the recent patch notes for Nikkei, they're just like casually announcing that world's version of World War III is starting soon.
Okay. Apocalypse.
It's called the Third Surface Reclamation War.
Surface Reclamation. Okay. Kind of sounds like something from Gears of War.
Yeah, when I saw that in patch notes, I'm like, damn, I'm far behind on the story.
Like you're still grinding it out. You know, there's that one guy. What was it, Dick Tree for Final Fantasy VII? They just like grinded out the intro. It was like level 99 or something because it was like a game facts like dare.
Oh, okay.
There's like a video about it, like the Legend of Dick Tree. Like I think some guy said he was going to totally do level 99, and then Dick Tree was like, "I'll take you up on your offer," and there's like a whole thread. Triggle 7. I think that's the name that they announced to got the. I'm assuming that's like the winning vote.
Yeah.
So alright.
I'm sad we never ran into pregnant Eggman again.
Oh, I think I remember that. Like, use that name.
It's monstrous.
You know, have I told you? There's a recording. I don't know how old it is exactly, but I think I heard it's like kind of ancient. But on a forum that I followed, like Resident Evil 1.5, like back when that leaked out the prototype for that.
Yeah.
There was like someone posted this thing with the the Resident Evil, like the original Resident Evil, like PS1 Resident Evil voice actors. And it was basically, they took the voice acting and like the sound clips of the voices and basically made like a weird like porno audio or something.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's like they use all the sounds, and I think like Rebecca, whenever her like death scream is what plays whenever what happens. Because I don't know if even this late I can say certain things. I don't know what YouTube will drop the hammer down for. I like how some guy is just Thomas. That's his name.
There's Thomas.
Yeah, we used to see that a lot more when this game first came out. People just used their first name. Right?
Totally not doxing myself. I will. So it's like, I have to ask about like Kiwi Farms. Are they like officially like done because they're like blacklisted by everyone now?
I mean, that's what Null was making it sound like. But like when I went to the Oneyplays thread, the website seemed to be perfectly fine. I don't know if he was just like trying to, I don't know, make some extra money,
bring more attention to it, by being hyperbolic.
Yeah, because the main thing is he was like begging for donations and stuff because of it. So I don't know.
Which is ironic because they go and be like, oh, they're e-begging,
Yeah. Like, they have a whole sub forum dedicated to DSP, like.
Or like or good old Richie and Ralphie.
Yeah.
And his crazy adventures, shirtless adventures.
Yeah.
Which it's crazy how he's like deleted his channel and he has so many people like subscribe to him.
Yeah.
Not that I watch it. It's just I pull up, be like, oh, let's see what this is like. And apparently, he's able to bounce back somehow.
Lolcows, they just never seem to die. Well, until they like physically die.
Well, yeah, I mean, I remember. I don't know if I just like something I sent to you as a message, but I said something like, someone said something like, the whole world could come to an end, and all of history could be, the universe could be a heat death, and DSP will still be alive somehow.
Yeah. DSP and the source code for Doom. That's what will survive at the end of everything. God damn it, I got booted.
Oh, really? Yeah, that reminds me, the whole like archive thing. I saw it short. Just you want me to like try to exit out or just?
Yeah, if you can.
I might have to do the good old Alt 4 Tango, Alt F4 Tango here, and they'll be like,
Yeah.
you are naughty. You should not have done that. But yeah, that reminds me, like the source code thing. I saw a short. I was doing stuff on the computer here, about like there's a thing in like up in like Greenland where apparently all the seeds of the world are like stored there. They have like a bunch of seeds, like, and apparently it's like so sturdy it will survive like nuclear war, to where like people will actually be able to like live.
Wow.
But there's like 5 like impenetrable like steel doors or something crazy that you have to go through.
Wow.
And you can like, apparently you can see like the inside of it via like a virtual tour. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, you know.
Yeah.
Like all the food, you know, source of food is just right there, you know.
Oh,
Although, you know, that
Karma, are you in the match, or are you?
got disconnected.
Okay, yeah, we'll invite you.
Yeah, I sent him an invite.
Okay.
Well, it does remind me of like certain things in a certain anime, you know, that happened on one of the polls. And I'm like thinking, man, just imagine like something like that were to happen, you know.
Yeah.
Like I hope there's like multiple contingencies, you know what I mean?
Yeah, not just one in like some other country.
Yeah. Because I mean, when you're dependent on one location and that location is known for being a little territorial, you might have like, you know, some random problems with those people, you know, if you were to tick them off in some way. But I wouldn't know of anything like that in the real world. Then you see like the Iranian flag, and then you go, you know. I sent you an invite, Karma.
I don't know. It's probably just one of those nights where people and it's not working right.
It's these dang Sega servers.
These stupid Sega servers. I remember that would be like what Dave would say on GameSack. He'd be like, "Stupid Sega." Cause I think it was like Joe was like the Sega fanboy, and he's like the Nintendo one.
Yeah.
I do need to like just get like find out what pull up the playlist of music for their like show, because they have like a really good taste of music in that show, you know.
Oh yeah, it is true.
Like I'll hear something, I'll be like, "What Sega or like TurboGrafx game?"
Yeah, what obscure game?
Like I think like the one. I think like the one playlist I did see had like the Hokuto no Ken game for Master System.
Yeah.
And it's like using the FM version, and it's like way better than obviously like the tinny, whatever the stupid like sound chip on the Master System is. And I'm like thinking, man, this is like better than like some stuff on the Genesis, you know. Like, are the invites not working, Karma, or?
Yes, it's probably one of those nights.
Okay, well, just go on ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Alrighty. Well, we'll just do like one more race and then call it.
So yeah, did you see this new game that's like coming out, not just for like the modern systems, but also for the Dreamcast?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I probably saw like Adam Korlick mention like one Dreamcast game recently.
Well, yeah, but this isn't like a shmup. This is like an actual like full on like real game. This is
like it's being released on like everything else too.
Yeah, but it's like it was made specifically around the Dreamcast.
Oh, okay.
And it's actually interesting. I actually like while I'm bored at work, I'll like chat up, like chat. I'll pull up like it's like it's weird. It'll be like Microsoft Teams. You can access like Chat GPT if you like turn off like the auto. And it'll be like and it's like you can actually the Callista OS, which is like a thing you can install or run on the Dreamcast. You can actually turn your Dreamcast into like a dev unit.
Really?
And use like mouse and keyboard and everything, and like program on the Dreamcast.
Oh wow! So you can program for the Dreamcast on the Dreamcast.
That's what it sounds like. And I'm like thinking, man, I thought about, man, well, imagine making like an RPG on this,
Yeah.
Like an actual like source code, real RPG, not like RPG Maker.
Yeah.
And I was like, it would just have to be something small, nothing
Yeah.
like big or epic,
Though there is something cool about like pushing old hardware to its limits, or it's like at the very least like its general kind of aesthetic that it's known for.
Yeah, and it's like and the Dreamcast, I guess, kind of sits in like this middle ground of like not being like stupidly difficult like for like older retro systems, and it's like just modern enough in that regard, but they're still like you still I do like some of that low level programming. But obviously, this game would be primarily like 2D perspective, like a Zelda or something, because 3D. That's like you have to actually like start doing a lot more advanced stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I always come up like ideas like, man, imagine someone made like an actual real game and not some FMV like bullshit game like for the 32 the Tower of Power,
Yeah.
Like what if like Sega actually like made something that used all three of them for real?
Yeah. Yeah, I was always bummed that like something like that didn't really exist. Like,
I mean, there is stuff like Pure Solar where you have like the base game on the Genesis, and you can also put in mix it with the Sega CD to get like CD quality music.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen like a couple
everything.
projects like that. Yeah.
And that game's on like everything nowadays. So it's kind of like the whole like specialty aspect of it is kind of lost.
Yeah.
I mean, what system would you like to make a game system for? Or I mean, make a game for. That's what I meant to say.
Probably GBA.
Okay.
Cause yeah, just that like I feel like that era of like 2D sprite graphics like doesn't get enough love. Like people will either like if people do like 2D games now, it'll either look like SNES or it'll just be like balls to the walls, like the best possible 2D thing ever. But like a game that looks like Sonic Advance or Wario Land 4 or Metroid Fusion, like you don't really see stuff like that.
Well, I feel like the thing about the GBA is that it's kind of like a portable SNES in a lot of ways, because there's obviously the ports, like the Mario All-Star versions, and like Mario World and Yoshi's Island and Link to the Past and some other games like Donkey Kong Country, but at the same time it's like it's not as high res as like a actual Super Nintendo game.
Yeah, the resolution is a lot lower, but I don't know, just like the detail and like the quality and even like the smoothness of animations to me is a bit higher tier than like SNES games.
Yeah, but that was one thing I remember not liking about Super Metroid X Fusion was that there were some graphics that looked like they belonged on the SNES, and then you have some that are like it's like you're having the GBA graphic and then the SNES style graphic, like in particular the final boss of the game. Like it looks like it was made with like the SNES in mind, but you have like Fusion Suit Samus, like not exactly animating like Super Metroid Samus.
Yeah.
Unless maybe I don't know, the last patch kind of fixed some of the consistency issues up, but still it just was like and in the end what you're playing is basically a very hard like version of Metroid Fusion that doesn't it's not really that much more open than like Metroid Fusion is when you play like the special edition, where really the only thing you can really do that's like sequence breaky, from what I saw anyways, is like is gain the plasma beam early. And there was one guy I remember in this Discord server, he spent like the whole day just trying to beat that boss and to get like the plasma beam early, and I'm like thinking, dude, what are you like? Why? It's like they're showing off. It's like, dude, it's like, why? Maybe if you're like a streamer, I guess, but still, So, but yeah, I know there's like another version. There's like version 1.3 now, because I know it was like 1.2 like a year ago, and I forget when they released 1.3, and it's like, I don't know about this.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
but yeah, on
anyways.
that note, if you tuned in, if you're checking us out, we thank you for doing so. If you'd like to toss us some support, like, comment, subscribe, hype the video, share it with your friends. Check out the links in the description. And until then, we will catch y'all next time.
Yeah. See you later.